Let's sing it! It's gonna be fucking awesome! Come on! It's gonna be fucking awesome! You know the words! It's gonna be fucking awesome! That's it! Say! It's gonna be fucking awesome! Yeah!
Hey everyone, it's me, Jesse Blaze Snider, coming at you with a coolest pick. This movie was forced upon me by my great friend Digger Mesh of Art Asylum fame and so many wonderful bits of sculpting and shit that he's done over the years throughout his career. He's one of my besties, and he and I are working together on some stuff. And I'm at his place on Long Island, and he was like, "Oh, have you never seen Art School Confidential?" Sorry, didn't mute my computer. You've never seen Art School Confidential? It's like so authentic to the experience of art school, because he went to art school. I think he went to SVA. I might be wrong about that. He told me a little bit about it before. It's directed by Terry Zwigoff, who also made the movie Ghost World, and he made Crumb and Bad Santa. He's not like my favorite director. Not that I think what he does is bad, but he tends to be a little negative. Like, I wouldn't necessarily recommend Ghost World, even though it's a movie that people who are of like a certain energetic constitution. But just for my energetic constitution, I'm not about it. Okay, but I am about Art School Confidential. It is quite good. It came out in 2006. It's rated R, and I'll give you just like the little rundown synopsis. Jerome, a kid from the suburbs who loves to draw, goes to New York City's Strathmore College for his freshman year as a drawing major. Competition and petty jealousy consume faculty and students, with an end of first semester Best Student Award held out as a grand plum. Worse, a strangler is on the loose, killing people on or next to campus. The idealistic Jerome falls in love with Audrey, a student who models for life drawing classes and who responds to his sweetness. But he has a rival, the clean-cut, manly Jonah, also a first-year drawing student, whose primitive work draws raves and Audrey's attention. As criticism seems to corrode everything, Jerome is desperate to win. This movie... It was interesting. It brought a lot of conversations up between me and my friend afterwards, because I hate these people. I hate these attitudes. I'm like, I try to be a humble craftsman, even though a lot of the things that I do, you got to be in your face. I got to talk. I got to try to make people laugh, and when I'm on stage, making music and stuff. So you have to play a little bit of a game, but to a certain degree, you want to let your work speak for itself. And I find more it's about loving other people a lot, really heaping praise on others when you see it. I've always been somebody, when you see something, say something. And so, when people go like, Jesse, you're being nice to yourself. And I'm like, I'm nice to everybody. Why can't I be nice to myself? Which is funny too, because for many years I wasn't nice to myself, because people basically told me I shouldn't be nice to myself, that I shouldn't be like positive about me. But I'm positive about everybody. I really am. I'm very like, yeah, go out, do it, try it. Let me see. Let me know when you do it. I love to see people do things, interesting things, follow their hearts, try stuff that's outside the box. I'm a very encouraging person by nature. But I remember going out into the universe and getting a lot of discouragement immediately from so many different people. And that is what you see on display in this Art School Confidential movie. Just the jealousy and well, if I say he's great, what does that say about me? Is anybody saying anything about me? It's sickening, honestly. It's just really sickening culture, and I can't stand it. So it's it's funny to watch, and that's why I'm recommending the movie. It really is. It's really well laid out here. I mean, it's so authentic. It's kind of sickening in various ways. It's really just a bit too much, some of it. But it's hysterical, especially during the beginning of the movie, before it gets like a little meta, and but equally cool and intelligent and interesting. I mean, it's a good flick. I'm glad my friend turned me on to it. It's got a great cast, even though the lead dude. Max Minghella, who plays Jerome. You probably won't recognize him from anything. You might recognize the person who plays Audrey, who's Sophia Miles. She's very pretty. And I was trying to remember what I've seen her in. Tristan and Isolde. I think she's one of the Isolde. She's in Underworld, one of the hot chicks. Oh, Transformers, Age of Extinction. She's Darcy Terrell. Yeah, she's a cutie. And then, so the teachers, the people who play the teachers in the movie are amazing. You've got John Malkovich, Jim Broadbent. Where's some of the other teachers in here? Angelica Houston. Adam Scott comes in as a former student who's just like speaking, and he's a total douchebag, but he's great. Jack Ong, you recognize him as Professor Akamura. There's some really, the professors are great. There's some great students. A ton of people like sort of like I don't know how famous like some of these people were at the time, but like Nick Swardson looking pretty young, Joel David Moore, who's great, Ethan Suplee, who's great, and I guess that's the bulk of like the big names to mention, like who show up in the flick. But it's a really authentic look at art school and artists, and such an authentic look at the real world in general, and like the stupidity and pettiness of jobs and everything. Like, just because in the art school world there's so many more sensitive people, and it's funny, man. It really just takes the egomania of wanting to be an artist and trying to be an artist and artists in general, and mixed with teachers and teacher artists, teacher/artists and stuff. And I mean, it's just really great. I mean, and by the end of it, you know, the social commentary going on is pretty off the chain. And yeah, you know, like Ghost World's a cool movie. I don't you know, diss it, but it's not like a favorite that I'm gonna ever do an episode of Ghost World like recommending that, even though I can tell you plenty of people would recommend Ghost World to you. And if you really find yourself like this is a favorite movie, like, because I don't know if it's one of my favorite movies of all time, but I think it's awesome. And I do think that our audience for Coolest Geek Alive will fucking love it, because it's very much you know, kind of just inside baseball for the heroes like Stan Lee and Jack Kirby and all the other people, J.R.R. Tolkien, whatever. I don't know, close enough anyway. The novel writers or whatever, of just these, the life of an artist and how tough it can be, and all the different angles at which you feel like you're being judged, and all the ways in which you feel like you need to succeed in order to prove yourself. Anyway, it's very revealing. It's very funny. We watched the movie, and then the next day my friend sent me one of the scenes, like a clip of it. And I'm like, what? We just watched this yesterday. And I ended up watching the whole clip because it was so funny. So at that point I said, you know what? I got to do a coolest pick for Art School Confidential. And I don't know what to do. I don't know if I call this like a coolest classic or coolest pick. Usually if it's after 2000, I go with coolest pick. But 2006, I don't know, I feel like it's almost 20 years old. I feel like I'm going to go with a coolest classic, maybe get more eyes on it that way. All right. Anyway, I love you guys. If you love music like me, I hope you listen to my music show, All Your Favorite Bands Suck, every Monday night. We do, I've got 50 bands that I've done so far. I'm about to do the 50th band. So I've been doing it for like a year now, because I did one off week. So almost a year on that show, and we're growing. We have almost 500,000 downloads per month, which is awesome. And then every Friday I'm doing Everything They Don't Want You to Know, which is an esoteric wisdom show talking about what the Freemasons and Illuminati and secret societies teach their assholes, and trying to illuminate you all on the stuff that they think, well, mostly things they know, that they're keeping from us, and we should know. Anyway, that's all. I hope you'll join me next Saturday for another one of these picks. And again, this coming Wednesday for another fucking awesome episode of The Coolest Geek Alive. Love you guys. Care Bear Stare. Peace. You've been listening to Coolest Geek Alive with me, your host, Jesse Blaze Snider. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe for more excellent geek culture content. Thanks for listening.
It's my favorite part! be fucking awesome. Stay with your tribe. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Revenge of the Geeks. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Week after weeks. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Laughing with you. It's gonna be fucking awesome. And crying sometimes too. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Spelling it out. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Making you shout. I'm a genius. I got lyrics coming out me bum for days. You like that? It's a kazoo solo. I played that too. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Talking some shit. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Living the shit. My voice is fucking awesome. Food in our mouth. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Get in the mouth. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Tell all your friends. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Call right or text. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Raising the bar. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Straight to the stars. It's gonna be fucking awesome. It's starting soon. Straight to the top. Passing the moon. It's gonna be fucking awesome. On with the show. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Ready, set, go.
It's going to be fucking awesome. Fucking awesome. It's gonna be fucking awesome. Just wait. You'll see. You'll all see.
You'll all see.